So welcome to round 1, game 1. I'm just gonna quickly show the deck again. That's the deck we started in round 1. As I already said in the draft part, I think Battlefield Promotion, that was a misbuild. It's a weak card anyway, but it's pretty good in a deck like red-white where you're just planning on attacking. But here in this deck, it just doesn't fit well. It's very bad on the defensive side, the card. And in round 2 and 3, I boarded it out, I'm pretty sure. And also, probably after the first game, I switched it out. So we're on the play with a very nice opener. We play 16 lands. So here, because we drew 4-drop, I think I want to lead with Seeker Squire because I mostly want to bottom spells. I just want to go towards lands. If this would have been a 1-drop or another 2-drop, could have been that I would have led with the Cartel Aristocrat and then go the turn after for the Seeker Squire and try to bottom expensive spells and grab some lands. But now, since we have a 4 and a 5-drop, I play the Seeker Squire and I just pretty much bottom any spells. So of course we're not blocking. Then turn 3, Blood Artist, not gonna do much here, so we go ahead and play the Aristocrat. And since we're not blocking, we swing in. So here I don't want to block because, I mean, I could block and do nothing. If he passes priority, then I would be very fine with the trade. But I'm for sure not going to block and sack my Seekers for protection, because then he can just blow me out with an instant speed removal spell, or also even just with a spell which gives him the ++1 counter. Don't want to do that, so I'm fine just taking 2 damage. I don't know what that was a bit lagging. Alright, so OP goes ahead and plays a hero. So we're stuck on 3 lands. I don't wanna sack already creature for Severed Strands. The creatures he has are just not strong enough that I would have to get rid of them. So I just play Blood Artist and pass the turn. I'm also for sure not wanna attack. I play defense and hopefully we draw more lands soon. So my opponent plays another 10th District Legionnaire. I mean, these creatures are quite scary if they find enough spells to pump them, but let's see what happens. And he goes for another creature, and then he will pass. So here we go with the 3 tokens. Very nice to block. Triggers the Blood Artist, give me some life, just gives a nice defense overall. Bugler, or he gets a random 2-drop. And he's still not attacking, probably lacking of any pump spells or spells that can target. But I expect soon to get a big swing out from him. Get this figure. Here I'm thinking quite for some time if I should use it now or maybe on his turn. But the risk that he has a pump spell or God's Willings or whatever and he can save his creatures, it's just too high for me. That's why I go ahead and use it this turn. And of course first I'm gonna play the Blood Artist for the extra drain and the extra life gain. I was debating if I should use it on hero, but the hero in general is not so scary if he doesn't have any tramplers. I have decent amount of jump blockers, but the 10th District Legionnaire can get quite big, so I'm happy to remove one here from the board. And another one, so looks kind of scary. I mean, the creatures are quite nice he has, but if he's lacking the pump or targeting spells, his creatures are not doing that much. Alright, so now Orzhov Pontiff is very strong. I was thinking of holding it back or not going for the double -1/-1 if he can target his creatures with the prowess trigger and here trigger, but I think if it works, it's just way too powerful. So we go ahead, go for -1/-1. The 1 toughness immediately dies, of course. Double drain. And then we can sacrifice our Pontiff with the Aristocrat. Get the double trigger again from the Blood Artist. And then we want to hunt the creature, which we're gonna sack again for the -1/-1 again. So we hunt our own creature, which we then sack, get the double trigger again, and removes almost his whole board. Okay, I think now I cannot click further because at that moment my opponent conceded, because I get the double trigger, then I choose -1/-1 again, and it just basically removes everything but the bugler, and so he scoops it up. So let's go ahead to the game.